Hey everyone, it's Mr. Walker. I'm going to be reading chapters 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. Chapter 4. If only I were a cockroach. Abuela ruined my life immediately. Since she had taken over my room, I was now sleeping on our living room sofa bed, under a thin sheet. The morning after Abuela came, I woke up hot and sweaty. I picked the sheet off just as Pops, who had forgotten I was sleeping in the living room, stepped out of the other bedroom. When he saw my naked leg go up in the air, he turned to go back to his room so fast that he banged his face on the door. Caramba! He yelled. I hid under the sheets. When it was safe to come out, I wrapped the sheet around me and ran to the bathroom to get my bathrobe and do my business, but the bathroom door was locked. I need to go! I shrieked. Abuela was already in there. Pops came up behind me. He had a hanky pressed to his nose, which was bleeding. Abuela, we have to get in there! She flung open the door. The sight of her made us suck in our breath in horror. Abuela had green goop all over her face. Without her eyebrows drawn on, she looked like an escapee from a monster movie. Sorry, Porfirio, I was giving myself a facial. Pops was hot mad. You got a bloody nose? Abuela asked. That brought my mother running in from the kitchen. Bloody nose? ¿Qué pasó? Ay, Dios mío. We all started talking at once. I had to pee badly. I was hopping from one foot to the other. If it hadn't been so early and so hot, this would have all been very funny. Then, Porfirio, said my mother, coaxing Pops into the kitchen. I scooted into the bathroom past Abuela, shut the door behind me, and quickly used the toilet. Abuela had left stuff all over the sink: lotion bottles, shavers, tweezers, nose hair scissors, hairbrushes, combs, and 3 half-used tubes of Alberto VO5. Even the drain had evidence of Abuela. It was clogged with wads of bozo orange hair. When I came out, Abuela had disappeared, probably into my bedroom. Mommy was trying to stop Pops from fleeing as he pressed the hanky to his nose. Wait, Porfirio, eat something. I'll eat at the store, he answered gruffly, slamming the door behind him. I tiptoed into the kitchen. Avena? Mommy offered. She dumped some oatmeal into a bowl. Abuela came to the kitchen, green face and all. My mother put some oatmeal in a bowl for her. She made a face as soon as she tasted it. Ew, you put a lot of sugar, see? See, Mommy answered, dragging the word out to sound like see? See, if you put a lot of sugar in, you get fatter than you already are. Abuela shot Mommy a harsh look. Mommy pressed her lips together, grabbed her purse, and flew out the door. The green gunk on Abuela's face had begun to harden. She turned and went into the bathroom where she started to run water. Soon she came back to the kitchen. I wish your mother didn't get mad at me, Abuela said. She had replaced the green gunk with a layer of Pond's cold cream. My grandmother with no eyebrows now looked like a space alien. She threw out her sweetened oatmeal and made a fresh bowl for herself with no sugar. The only thing I have sugar in is in cafe, she explained, trying to make conversation. Rummaging through the cabinet, she found some raisins. Perfect, she said. I'll put these in my oatmeal. Those raisins are for the bread pudding Mommy makes to sell at the store, I said. Besides, oatmeal tastes better with sugar. Abuela changed the subject. I will go shopping today. You come with me? I'm working. I have to go to my room to get dressed. Abuela's shoes, scarves, and long light brows were all over the place. I tried to ignore the mess. I started to take the rubber band out of my hair, but it got stuck. Evelyn? Abuela had followed me. Let me help you with that. No, I can do it. But I was struggling. Abuela got manicure scissors out of her makeup kit. I can just cut that rubber band. She had already started cutting and was very determined. All I could say was fine. Go ahead. You should never use rubber bands. They break your hair. It's best to use one of these. She showed me a fabric-covered elastic hairband. I nodded. Where do you work? Abuela asked. The Five and Dime. I'm sure they sell all kinds of nice bands that won't break your hair. I can go shopping there later. My gray hairs are coming in, and I have to get hair dye to cover up my canas. And I could use some new makeup. I'll just come to the Five and Dime to get everything I need. I know exactly where the store